I'm gonna do an update on the RZR. Picked up the TMW doors for the Pro XP. A lot of people have gone with the Pro Armor doors on the new Pro XPs. These are the doors from TMW off-road. They come in at the same price. Seen a lot of the Pro XP or the Pro Armor doors. Some of the welds on them don't look the nicest in my opinion. Some of the fit and finish isn't quite as nice. But I want to do a quick review of these doors that I just got in. So if anybody's interested, they can see how they are. I really liked them because the lines flow really well with the stock body panels. Everything lines up really well. They're obviously full doors. Lines flow into the existing panels. Try to get a good angle. This door has not been aligned yet, so some of these gaps aren't perfect. But I just threw this door on temporarily to see how it works. Obviously, there's no binding or anything in it, and I haven't even adjusted this at all. The only thing I don't like about them is they only come in black right now, from what their website shows. I'm actually going to take them off and get the skins powder coated white to match the outside, and then the actual frame I'm going to do in blue. But just want to show a video, so if anybody's interested, they can see what it looks like already on it. There's smaller screw and nut that holds on the actual skin to the frame, and then like others, just uses the original hardware right there. Really nice welds overall. Good hardware, came with everything I needed, and then just use the existing brackets there. And here's like some of the stuff they sent in the kit. Obviously the skid in the frame, then they have the kind of double-sided foam so nothing rattles, and then each item comes separately packaged. Really nice hardware. They have like plastic isolators for the bolts that go through the pivot points so that nothing squeaks. And then for the ends of the tube frame, they have these little caps that actually have their logo in them, which I thought was pretty cool. Overall, really nice doors. Fit and finish is amazing. These aren't just like a mass production thing. It's really nice stuff. Well, I've got our sleeve for taking off the original doors, in case anyone's curious. You have all the larger bolts, like these. A bunch of those to hold the plastic piece on. And then two smaller ones down there. And then obviously all your hardware you have to take off as well. With these new doors, it would probably be easiest to take the two bolts here and the two bolts at the other bracket off, and the actual like pivoting mechanism comes off. Because the ones on the bottom, these pins, this part stays with the new doors, but these pins right here I think are kind of a pain to get out. There's a little C-clip you have to remove, and then I end up taking this whole thing off and hitting the bottom with the hammer to get it to come out. They're in there pretty good. And then it's just a regular bolt and nut that replaces those. You do have to drill out the holes in this bracket to fit the new bolt to go through. I think it's only like 2 sizes larger, so it's not a big deal by any means. But then I'll show you. Here's the actual frame of the door. It's got each individual bracket or a point welded on. The welds are pretty nice. There's the frame for the door handle. Everything's fully welded, and this isn't like a flimsy piece. It's not super heavy, but it's definitely built very strong. It's got the bar that goes to the middle. And then there's one of the pivot points there and there. Really nice overall. And I'll flip it over. then just slide the button itself in, and then the latch, and that's all the OEM stuff you have to swap over. And then here's the actual door skin itself. Packaging from TMW is perfect. Everything is protected. Very good packaging. So overall, if anybody's looking at these doors versus like Pro Armor, I think these are much nicer in my opinion. I've seen a few of the Pro Armor ones in person on the Pro XPs, and they're good doors, but some of the fit and finish I don't think is quite as nice, and they don't seem to follow lines as well. So if you're in the market for doors, these are definitely good ones, unless you either get a wrap over it to get it to match, or if you have the regular Pro XP that comes in black, these would match just fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them blasted and powder coated so they all match. On TMW's actually website, they have a white and blue Pro XP that they did up if you are curious what it looks like in a different color. I think they have it in red as well. But overall, really nice doors and would recommend.